Even when we did not deserve to be saved, Christ said, you know what, I'll save you anyway.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. I'm your host, the gentleman Jody Powell, and we have an incredible night of high-flying, hard-hitting, professional wrestling action for the world of Wrestling for Christ right here on Abundant TV. But fans, before we get to any of the matches, before we get to any of the action, social media was abuzz this week as the announcement came out from this mysterious commissioner that we will be having live on December 14th right here on Abundant TV. A holiday special, 2 hours of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour from 6 to 8 p.m. And this incredible event is going to feature a triple main event. Not only that, fans, we're going to get the first 4 matches within the Television Turmoil Tournament. That's right. The Television Turmoil Tournament starts December 14th on Abundant TV at this special. So many men competing for the contents of this briefcase that showed up right here in the Wrestling for Christ studios, sent from this mysterious commissioner with strict instructions not to look inside to see the contents of this briefcase, but instead we would have a 16-man tournament, the Television Turmoil Tournament, to determine the winner of the briefcase and everything it contains. Now, a lot of speculation about what that is. Some think it's money. Some think it's a contract. Some think that it could be something nefarious. Maybe a pig slip. Maybe someone's getting fired from the WFC. Someone needs to take this briefcase off my hands if that's the case. However, no one knows what's inside, and the contents of this briefcase will not be revealed until there is a winner determined in the Television Turmoil Tournament, and fans, starting December 14th at Happy Brawlidays, this 2-hour special. We're going to see the first 4 matches in the first round of the Television Turmoil Tournament, and that's going to be an incredible night. But not only that, as I mentioned, a triple main event for that particular night. Happy Brawlidays is going to feature first a grudge match, a tag team match. And I don't understand this, fans. It's a tag team match between the Conquerors, Kitty Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson, along with their manager, Sir Charles Humperdinck, who no-showed an interview with me. We're going to talk to them later on in the show about that. But the Conquerors are going to be taking on AWOL in a tag team match. And fans, I'm not sure how that's going to work because, as you know, AWOL number 2 was attacked, broken ankle. He's out of action. He's not going to be back. He's not going to be medically cleared to wrestle by December 14th. So who is going to partner with AWOL? And not only that, fans, but we have another tag team match in the midst of this triple main event. For the WFC World Tag Team Champions, it's going to be the Foundation taking on Perfect Vision, the number 1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. And then, fans, the triple threat World Heavyweight Championship match. Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer, are finally going to settle the score. We're going to have a winner. And whoever emerges from that match is going to be the undisputed WFC World Heavyweight Champion. Let's take a look at what's in store for us at Happy Brawlidays.
The holiday storm is approaching.
Hey, Shane Austin, I will fight you again. It don't matter.
One man must emerge victorious.
I'm going to get my revenge against you, Ken Magnum.
3 men, 1 championship.
You're at the top of the mountain in WFC. I want to get to the top of the mountain in WFC.
Wrestling for Christ presents Happy Brawlidays.
Saturday, December 14th on Abundant TV, a 2-hour holiday special of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, brought to you by Wrestling for Christ. This special includes a triple main event. First, for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, take on the #1 contenders, Perfect Vision. Then, another tag team grudge match between AWOL and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson. And for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, a triple threat match between Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer. All of this and more, Saturday night, December 14th, live on Abundant TV, 6 to 8 p.m. Be there. Well, fans, the news of Happy Brawlidays broke earlier this week, took social media by storm. That particular video went viral as the world prepares for Happy Brawlidays and kind of a big conclusion to the end of the year for Wrestling for Christ. That triple main event is going to be worth the price of admission. We've got the Foundation. In fact, we've got the Foundation later on tonight. Dylan Dollar is going to be taking on one half of Perfect Vision and Zachariah Cutter. Now, it's interesting because the Foundation has not had a lot of luck in these singles matches here of late. We've seen Travis Roberts drop a match to Chris Thunder Anderson. We've seen Dylan Dollar drop a match to John Matthews, one half of Perfect Vision. So we'll have to see tonight how the Foundation can compete in this singles match and gain the momentum, regain the momentum heading in to Happy Brawlidays as they put their WFC World Tag Team titles on the line against Perfect Vision. That's just one of the three main events that are going to happen December 14th. We'll talk about the other two later on. But right now, fans, we want to get to ringside because this first match, I am so excited because we get to see two new stars in the WFC. And I got to tell you, it's going to be a hootenanny, if you know what that means. Well, fans, what do you say? Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Well, wrestling fans, we are excited to be here in Kings Mountain, North Carolina. Beautiful downtown at the KM Marketplace. Ready for our opening bout here on Saturday night, Praise and Power Hour. This one's going to prove to be a good one. Two young talents, new to the WFC. We get to see them both right here in this one match.
From Spartanburg, South Carolina, is Luke Fury.
I can't tell you, fans, how excited I am to be able to watch this match with Luke Fury. Heard a lot about this young man. He is a high-flying, cruiserweight type individual, loves to fly from that top rope. Beautiful aerial moves, just an incredible talent in the independent wrestling scene, and we're excited to have Luke Fury on Saturday night, Praise and Power Hour, taking on another newcomer that I'm equally excited about.
And his opponent.
You gotta love the music, fans. What a way to enter the ring!
From the hills with the skill. Here's Dusty Money.
Dusty Money, the high-flying hillbilly, is here at WFC. Giving all of these fans at ringside high fives, getting them all cheered, getting them all fired up and ready to go. Dusty Money. The high-flying hillbilly is exactly that. He is certainly a high flyer. Just by the look, judging by the looks of it, he's also a hillbilly. And you gotta love it. He's from the hills with the skills. And there he goes. Get after him. Get after him, Dusty. That whole mountain moondog. Raising his leg. There you go. That's what I think of you, Luke Fury. Oh, this is going to be a good one, fans. And the crowd really giving it to Luke Fury for running out of the ring, calling him chicken.
I'm not getting in the ring until all you toothless idiots shut your mouth.
Oh my, Luke Fury giving it to the fans here. And the high-flying hillbilly is eating it up. Dusty Money, Luke Fury, ready to combat one another right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. Luke Fury now running his mouth about George South being at ringside, said he's going to go out there and smack Mr. Number One, George South. Well, I wouldn't advise that, Mr. Fury. George South has been smacked in the mouth by men a lot more smarter and stronger and braver than you, pal. Be that as it may, the bell is rung, and we're ready to get underway. Dusty Money having a little fun with the referee as the referee is checking him. These two are ready to get underway here, and Dusty Money, you get a little confused there. You're not wrestling the referee. You're taking on that young man, Luke Fury. A lot of talent, a lot of charisma, a little bit of arrogance to go with that. Collar and elbow tie up now. And there, Dusty Money pulls Luke Fury into the side headlock. He's got him locked in. Back into the ropes now. Luke Fury whips him in. Irish whip. Big shoulder tackle. Down goes Luke Fury. And there's the leg raise once again. Oh, boy, I tell you what. If his wrestling moves are as good as his leg raising, this is going to be one heck of a match, fans. And now here comes Dusty Money. Big splash in the corner. Bulldog coming out. Luke Fury is just being rocked right now by the high-flying hillbilly. Now, where's he going? Dusty Money going on the outside. Springboard. And oh, my, what a drop kick. Luke Fury saw it, telegraphed it, and nailed him with that drop kick. 1, 2, and no. Really just a 1 count there. We didn't quite get to 2, but what a move by Luke Fury. Telegraphing that springboard flying drop kick it looked like he was going for, but Luke Fury caught him in midair with that beautiful drop kick of his own, and now he's in control. Back him in the corner. He's choking him, ref. Come on, get in there and count it out. Let's go. Shoulder to the midsection. Another one to Dusty Money. And a third one. The referee needs to get him back. Luke Fury now with a snapmare takes the hillbilly over. A big kick right into the back. A pin. 1. And only a count of 1. It's going to take a lot more to keep the high-flying hillbilly Dusty Money down for the count. And now here comes Money back with some shots, but Fury just leveling him now. Talking trash as he hit him with that big blow to the back of the neck, grabbed the hair and threw him down. Come on, ref. Can't do that. Luke Fury just completely ignoring the admonishment from the referee. Now he's got his leg across his throat. Come on, count him out. The referee's starting to get a little aggravated with Luke Fury in these moves. Now he's got him in that headlock. Dusty Money trying to get these fans behind him now. Up to a standing side headlock now. The elbows to the midsection. Money's out of it. Ducks the clothesline. Ducks the elbow. Oh, a sunset flip and down goes Fury. 1, 2, and the kick out. Just in time. And oh, Luke Fury charging out of the corner with that big clothesline. A pin here. 1, 2. Dusty Money able to kick out of that. Well, this action is fast and furious here, fans. Luke Fury now draping him across the middle rope, choking him out. Count him out, ref. Come on, get him off of him. Pull him off. There you go. Can't do that. Dusty Money now in a little bit of trouble. Luke Fury in control and kick to the midsection right into the ribs. Guarantee that just took his breath away. Now he's standing on his head. He's standing on his head. Come on, ref. Luke Fury now getting a little comfortable with his upper hand, maybe a little too comfortable. Whip down into the corner. Charging in a big forearm, and then coming off from the opposite corner with a big kick to the side of the head. Down goes the Hillbilly. Cover one. A kick out just after one by Dusty Money. Good grief, that kick nearly kicked his head clean off. Luke Fury is in control now and looks like he is headed to the outside, going up top here, looking to end it all. Put Dusty Money away here with this move from the top rope. Let's see what he's going for. Taking his time. Up, down, missed the swanton. He missed the swanton. Nobody was home. And now Dusty Money to his feet, trying to regain a little bit of composure here. Luke Fury struggling to his feet as well. And there's Big Dusty Money with a clothesline and an elbow. Fury back to his feet, charges again. Dusty ducks the elbow, flying elbow off the middle rope, a springboard elbow, sends Luke Fury down. And now Money charging in, big clothesline into the corner. Springboard drop kick. Down goes Luke Fury. Let's see if the Hillbilly's going to go for the pin. No, he's going to the outside. He's going to the outside. He's climbing up to the top. The high-flying Hillbilly's going to fly. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. That got him.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Dusty Money!
Dusty Money with a win. The referee raises his hand and look at the celebration in the middle of the ring. You gotta love it. Referee AJ doesn't know what to do. Let's take a look at some action here, fans. And there you see the big shoulder tackle, the leg raise. But here Luke Fury catches him in midair. Beautiful drop kick right into the midsection. But unfortunately for Luke Fury, he misses that swanton. And that was the beginning of the end, because right after that came this springboard drop kick. And then the Hillbilly climbing to the top rope, going frog gigging with a big frog splash down. And that's going to get him for the 1, 2, and the 3. Your winner of the match, the high-flying Hillbilly, Dusty Money. And again, had a lot of fun with the referee AJ. Look at that. I didn't think AJ had those kind of hops. Big high five from the Hillbilly. And he's your winner. We'll be back, fans, right after these messages.
When Wrestling for Christ visits the Philippines, we bring more than just wrestling. We bring the love of Jesus Christ. Our mission extends beyond the ring. We hold vacation Bible schools, run basketball and youth camps, and visit villages to share the gospel, offering hope and encouragement to those in need. Since 2017, Wrestling for Christ has seen thousands of professions of faith and lives changed simply by sharing the love of Jesus. In 2025, we're planning to return for television tapings on Abundant TV to reach even more lives. We need your support to continue this vital work. Help us bring hope to the Philippines.
Scan the QR code to donate today and go to our website to learn more about this ministry.
Thank you and God bless.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, right here on Abundant Television. And what a fun match to get us started with. I can't wait to see more from the man that's from the hills with the stills, the high-flying Hillbilly, Dusty Money. And I'm sure referee AJ can't wait to referee another match with the Hillbilly as he hit that high-flying frog gig and frog splash to get the 1, 2, 3 win over Luke Fury, who fans is an incredible talent. I'm excited for both of these guys to be in Wrestling for Christ. And I know that their trajectory of their career is upward. They've got a long runway right here in the WFC. Well, fans, before we get to our next match, we want to go and have an interview here with the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson, along with Sir Charles Humperdinck. Now, it was just a couple of weeks ago that we were to have a sit-down interview with Sir Charles, who no-showed us. We want to get to the bottom exactly why we were no-showed, make sure there was nothing nefarious going on with AWOL being involved. But also, we want to understand why Sir Charles Humperdinck was in the alley right after AWOL number 2 was attacked, had his ankle broken, and we still don't know who attacked him, but Sir Charles was in the background, fans. In fact, let's take a look at that footage before we get to that interview right now. And here we see AWOL number 2, fans, laid out on the pallets, leg broken, and right here, down in the lower left-hand corner, you see that man standing off to the side, watching the events unfold. That man is Sir Charles Humperdinck. And of course, after that, fans, we wanted to hear from Sir Charles. And so the commissioner ordered Sir Charles to sit down with me and have an interview to find out exactly why he was in that alley. And unfortunately, Sir Charles no-showed us. But today we've got an interview with Charles Humperdinck and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. Let's see what they had to say.
Hello, wrestling fans. The gentleman Jody Powell here. I'm backstage with Sir Charles Humperdinck and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. Now, Charles, a couple of weeks ago, we were supposed to have a sit-down interview on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour that you no-showed. So tell me what was going on with that.
Well, let me tell you, Jody. That's for me to know and you to find out. I might have been taking care of some things back at the Humperdinck Ranch. And for as to Foundation and AWOL, they asked for what was coming to them. You can blame it all on me. Don't blame it on these two guys or whatever. But one day you'll find out what I was doing, why I no-showed.
Well, Chris, Kenny, rumors going around that you guys were the ones that attacked AWOL. And despite what Charles says, I want to get your reaction. Kenny, what do you think happened backstage to AWOL in the alley behind the Kings Mountain Arena? Were you involved?
All I was got to say is this right here. Me and Thunder had nothing to do with the attack on AWOL, but they had what was coming to them.
Chris, what are your thoughts?
I deny any responsibility or accept any responsibility for anything that happened to them, but I can tell you this, Jody Powell, don't make that man mad.
Well, I certainly don't want to make Sir Charles mad, but you say we're going to find out when we need to find out. Well, Charles, I'm going to keep digging. We're going to find out exactly what happened to AWOL behind the Kings Mountain Arena just a few weeks ago. Fans, let's get back to ringside.
Well, fans, more questions than answers from Sir Charles Humperdinck and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson. And I got to be honest with you, fans, as I was conducting that interview with Sir Charles, who is always so put together, who is always 2 steps ahead of his opponents and 3 steps ahead of the men that he manages. Sir Charles Humperdinck was flustered. He was nervous. Dare I say it, he was a little scared. I'm not sure of what, but I've never seen Sir Charles off his game the way that we just saw there. Stammering through his words. Sir Charles always comes through with powerful sound bites, but here he stuttered. It's like he was trying not to say something, trying not to say too much. Oh, he put up a big bravado. But I got the feeling that Charles was a little scared of something. So we're going to keep digging. We're going to find out. Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson claiming they had nothing to do with it, but saying that AWOL got everything that they deserved. Well, we'll see about that come December 14th, when there's going to be a tag team grudge match at Happy Brawlidays right here on Abundant TV from 6 to 8 p.m. And it's going to be the Conquerors, Kenny Austin, Chris Thunder Anderson, along with Sir Charles Humperdinck, taking on AWOL in a tag team match. And I don't know what that's going to look like, because as we know, all of this is because AWOL's partner was attacked in the alley behind the Kings Mountain Arena, laid out, as we saw earlier on in the video. Broken ankle, going to be out for a while, not going to be cleared by December 14th. So who is going to tag with AWOL? And I got to tell you, AWOL number 2 is not made, or AWOL number 1 has not made very many friends in the locker room. In fact, after his partner, AWOL number 2, was injured, AWOL number 1 went on a rampage, ransacking the locker room, attacking random guys, including the Sawyer brothers, including Zachariah Cutter, including the Foundation, trying to find out who was involved in the attack. So if he's looking in the locker room for someone to tag with, good luck with that search. We'll have to see who this mysterious partner will be for AWOL come December 14th at Happy Brawlidays. Well, fans, let's get to ringside as we're set for our next match. This match is going to feature one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Dylan Dollar, as he takes on one half of Perfect Vision, Zachariah Cutter, and a preview to what we're going to see in the WFC World Tag Team title match at Happy Brawlidays, December 14th. Let's get to ringside.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Welcome back to ringside here, fans, on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. We're set for this singles match featuring the World Tag Team Champions, one half of them, and Dylan Dollar and the Foundation, as he's going to take on one half of Perfect Vision, the Prince of the Cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter. This is going to be a fantastic match leading to eventually the WFC World Tag Team title match between the Foundation and the number 1 contenders, Perfect Vision. So this match will give us a sneak peek into what to expect when that Tag Team Championship match rolls around.
Introducing first, accompanied by his tag team partner, Travis Roberts. He is one half of the World Tag Team Champions from Athens, Georgia, Dylan Dollar.
There's Dylan Dollar, fans, and I got to tell you, the Foundation has had a rough run of luck here lately, as Dylan Dollar actually has lost a match to Zachariah Cutter's tag team partner, John Matthews, in a singles match. That was a few weeks ago. And then Travis Roberts dropped a match to Chris Thunder Anderson of the Conquerors. That also a few weeks ago. That led to the tag team match that featured Perfect Vision and the Conquerors for the number 1 contendership of the World Tag Team titles, Perfect Vision, coming out on top of that. But the Foundation feeling a little disrespected, feeling in a little rut. I don't know exactly what this means. I tried to get a word with them before the match. They said, we're going to see that the Foundation is not a team to be disregarded or disrespected.
Accompanied by his tag team partner, John Matthews. He is from the kingdom, one half of Perfect Vision, Zachariah Cutter.
And there they are, fans. Perfect Vision, John Matthews, Zachariah Cutter, this exciting tag team who are number 1 contenders for those titles that you see draped over the shoulder of Travis Roberts. And this match will be really interesting to see how this unfolds as this young cruiserweight, Zachariah Cutter, the Prince of the Cruiserweight, he calls himself, takes on the powerhouse of Dylan Dollar. And usually we see the Foundation a little jovial, a little playing around, a little joking around with the fans a little bit. None of that here today, fans. All serious. Zachariah Cutter getting the fans going. A show of sportsmanship as we start this match. That's always good to see. And went for the collar and elbow tie-up. Zachariah Cutter a little too quick now. I don't know that Dylan Dollar actually appreciates all the showmanship that we're seeing here from Zachariah Cutter. A little trash talking going on in the ring, and oh my goodness, Cutter tossed to the mat. Dadgum, that was just like a tossing away a paper bag. Dylan Dollar throws him down. And again, Dylan Dollar jumps, Zach Cutter ducks the collar and elbow, drop kick to the knee, and now hits the ropes again. Big hip toss. Dylan Dollar taking Zachariah Cutter down. Arm twist now has got that arm wrenched. And already getting the referee in there to ask him. That's going to take more than that. Now Zachariah Cutter, kip up, reversal into that arm twist. Travis Roberts said, "Don't worry about it, Dylan Dollar. You can do that." Yeah, well, let's see it to believe it. Zachariah Cutter, an incredible high-flying individual here in the WFC, has had his run-ins with some big men like AWOL, like the Conquerors, and now Dylan Dollar, who just drops him with an elbow, and vintage Dylan Dollar with a splash off the ropes. 1, 2, kick out by Zach Cutter. Cutter always the little man in the match, always the underdog. But I've said it before, I'll say it again right here. I'll take Cutter's heart over any muscles any day of the week. He's just got a huge heart. He never gives up. He's always willing to fight, never backs down. Look out, here comes Dylan Dollar. That hip attack into the corner. And this crowd getting behind Zachariah Cutter, I think it's bothering Dylan Dollar a little bit. Travis Roberts trying to get a Dylan chant going, and that went over like a lead balloon. What is, good grief, he threw it by his hair. What is Dylan Dollar doing? That is not Foundation Wrestling there. Taking a man, grabbing him by his hair and just tossing him halfway across the ring. I don't care how little he weighs. Just because you can manhandle him doesn't mean you do it by the hair. Good grief. What is Dylan Dollar doing? Now John Matthews trying to get this crowd going. But Dylan Dollar squarely in control here. He's got that reverse chin lock now, an elbow, and another elbow. And into the ropes goes Cutter, and a big clothesline. Down he goes. 1, 2. It's about 2.5. Dylan Dollar has just the most vicious clotheslines, the toughest lariats you will see in this business. Something that Cutter has to watch out for. And this crowd now, once again, getting behind Zachariah Cutter. And it just looks like it's bothering Dylan Dollar. Cutter up now into the turnbuckle. Good grief! Chest first. He bounces off that turnbuckle. A pin once again. 1. Nope. He's in the ropes. A little too close to the ropes there. Referee had to check him. Zachariah Cutter did reach out and grab the rope at the 2 count. Dylan Dollar now picking him back up. Tossing him into the corner. Hard into the turnbuckle. Turns and tosses him outside the ring. What is Dylan Dollar doing here? This is not how Foundation wrestles. And now Travis Roberts coming over to check out. No, he comes over and hits him with a right hand. What are you doing, Travis? Another right hand. 3 big right hands. And now he's going to toss it back into the ring. Referee turns around and sees it. You need to toss him out of here if he's going to be doing that mess, ref. And what is Dylan Dollar? What is this pin? What is going on here with the Foundation? Feeling disrespected. They said they are not the team to disregard or disrespect, but I didn't expect this. Cutter now, coming out with a little educated feet right to the hamstring and to the other leg. And missed the knee. Missed it again. Tilt-a-whirl clothesline, no. Cutter caught him into the turnbuckle. Oh my goodness, down goes Dylan Dollar. Dylan Dollar's down, and it looks like Zachariah Cutter wants to fly. Cutter going to the outside, climbing up to the turnbuckle. Hey, wait a minute. Get him down off the ref. Get him down off the apron. Travis Roberts up on the apron now. Zachariah Cutter saying, what are you doing? Referee is in the way. What is going on here? Cutter standing on the top turnbuckle. No, he missed the swanton. The distraction from Travis Roberts gave Dylan Dollar an opportunity to recover. And here it comes. Tilt-a-whirl lariat down. Goes Cutter. 1, 2, 3. What in the world is going on here with the foundation?
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match, Dylan Dollar.
Dylan Dollar got the win, but not in typical foundation way. Look at this. By the hair. Tosses Zachariah Cutter across the ring. And here you see Travis. I thought Travis Roberts was coming over to help him up. Get it back in the ring. Instead, he throws 3 great big haymakers that connect right on the head of Zachariah Cutter. And then Travis Roberts tossing him back into the ring. And that wouldn't be the first time Roberts got involved in this match. There you see him climbing up on the apron, just as Zachariah Cutter was set to fly. The referee trying to get him down inadvertently gets in the way of Zachariah Cutter, who's like, hey, we're wrestling here. Can you guys move? Zachariah Cutter makes the decision. You know what? I'm just going to fly anyway. And here you see him on top rope, and it was too much time. He misses that swanton. Dylan Dollar rolls out of the way and sets it up for this tilt-a-whirl lariat. And there's no getting up from that, wrestling fans. That gets the cover. 1, 2, and 3 for the foundation. I don't know what's going through their mind here. But a tough break for Perfect Vision. It'll be interesting to see when this tag team gets their shot at the tag team gold. We'll be back, fans, right after these messages. Hello, wrestling fans. I'm the gentleman, Jody Powell.
And I'm the mad scientist, Mike Buchanan.
Mike and I host a fantastic show on Monday nights at 7 p.m. right here on Abundant Television called Falls Count Anywhere. But Mike, what is this show about?
Well, it's about taking our listeners on a fun trip through what's happening in the WWE and Wrestling for Christ, which is WFC.
What else do we do on this show, though?
Well, my favorite part is the Finding Tomorrow, which is where we offer hope to those that are listening for whatever trials they may be experiencing in life.
That's great. I tell you what more could you ask for, fans? You get your wrestling news. And then after we talk about the WWE and WFC, we point you back to the Holy Scriptures so that you can fight your battles the right way. And that's by turning to God. As Mike always says,
don't watch out, look up.
We'll see you Monday nights. Falls Count Anywhere, 7 p.m. on Abundant TV. Saturday, December 14th on Abundant TV, a 2-hour holiday special of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, brought to you by Wrestling for Christ. This special includes a triple main event. First, for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, take on the #1 contenders, Perfect Vision. Then, another tag team grudge match between AWOL and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson. And for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, a triple threat match between Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer. All of this and more, Saturday night, December 14th, live on Abundant TV, 6 to 8 p.m. Be there. Well, welcome back, wrestling fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And I got to tell you, I'm a little disturbed by that last match we just saw from Dylan Dollar as he took on the Prince of the Cruiserweights, Zachariah Cutter. Of course, Dylan Dollar able to pick up the victory, but not in typical Foundation fashion. I know those guys said they felt disrespected. They felt like the world was looking at them as paper champions. Those are Travis Roberts' words, not mine. After those 2 matches where Dylan Dollar dropped that match to John Matthews, and then Travis Roberts lost that match to Thunder Anderson, despite the interference from Kenny Austin. Ever since those 2 losses, the Foundation have been a little edgier, a little more purposeful, I guess is a nice way to put it, in terms of how they approach things. And we saw that in that previous match with Dylan Dollar. Zachariah Cutter, he just threw Cutter out on the outside. Not something normal that the foundation will do. They wrestle. They are pro wrestlers. They're not brawlers. They pride themselves on being wrestlers in the ring, picking up victories the right way. And yet throwing Zachariah Cutter out on the outside, and then Travis Roberts with a referee's back turn, getting in some cheap shots on the Prince of the Cruiserweights. Can't say I like what I see coming from the foundation fans. Pardon my pause here. My phone has just lit up with a text from the commissioner. Apparently, this text needs to be read right now, right away, on air, right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And this is what our commissioner says. I must admit, the foundation's actions during the match between Dylan Dollar and Zachariah Cutter caught me off guard. Clearly, they feel overlooked and disrespected, and it seems they're taking bold steps to address their perceived inadequacies. I'd say that's putting it lightly. While surprising, I have to say, I like this new, edgier side of our tag team champions, and I want to see more. That's why next week, Travis Roberts will step into the ring against John Matthews. I'm expecting the foundation to double down on this newfound intensity and prove they have what it takes to be champions in my organization. Let me make one thing crystal clear. Being a champion in Wrestling for Christ is about more than just holding a title. It's about being the very best in the business. And sometimes being the best doesn't mean being the most liked. The foundation has a chance to show me just how badly they want respect. But if they lack the guts to step up, rest assured, perfect vision is waiting in the wings. And at Happy Brawlidays, we may just see new tag team champions crowned. The ball is in your court, foundation. Show me how solid you really are. That a text message from the new commissioner at WFC. And fans, let me just take a moment to talk about this new commissioner, who I've been saying for weeks now, while I don't know who it is someone that has a mind for the business. And you may think, well, that's a great thing. And maybe it is. But what I'm seeing and what I'm hearing and through some of these text messages, much like the one that we just had read here, is that this new commissioner also seems to have an edgier side. And I'm not sure that's exactly what Wrestling for Christ is going to need, but we'll have to wait and see when, if this new commissioner finally decides to grace us with their presence so that we can understand who we're dealing with here. But fans, no doubt about it, the leader of this organization at Wrestling for Christ has one thing in mind, and that is being the absolute best professional wrestling organization in the land. So we'll have to see if the new commissioner can lead us there. And one way that they can lead us there is through this television turmoil tournament that we're getting ready to start at Happy Brawlidays, December 14th, right here on Abundant TV. It's going to be an amazing event, a special 2-hour event. We're going to see 4 of the first 8 matches in the first round of this television turmoil tournament. And the 4 matches have not been released yet. But I'm just excited to be getting this tournament underway. It feels like we've been talking about it for weeks. And the information coming out about the tournament has been slow and purposeful from our new commissioner. We have the 16 men that are competing. We have the brackets set up. We have the briefcase that contains the prize. We don't know what the prize is. We don't know what it's going to be. But we know we've got 16 men competing for the contents of the briefcase in the Television Turmoil Tournament. Well, fans, when we come back, we're going to take a look at the world title picture, the triple threat match at Happy Brawlidays, and we're going to get to our main event featuring one of those competitors in the triple threat match for the WFC Heavyweight Championship of the World. Stay tuned, fans. We'll be right back. Hello, wrestling fans. The gentleman Jody Powell here. Are you searching for an engaging speaker for your next church event, civic meeting, industry conference, or a company-wide motivational session? Well, look no further. I'd be honored to bring energy, insight, and inspiration to your event. With experience as a 2022 Toastmasters World Championship of Public Speaking semifinalist, I know how to connect with audiences, both large and small. Whether it's an intimate gathering or a packed auditorium, I'll deliver a memorable and impactful message tailored to your needs. Visit today at www.jodypowellspeaks.com to explore my keynotes, talks, and trainings. Let's make your next event unforgettable. Book me today. You'll be glad you did. Well, welcome back, fans, to Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, and it's just about time for our main event that's going to feature one of the three men that'll be competing in our triple threat match at Happy Brawlidays on December 14th, right here on Abundant TV from 6 to 8 p.m. And that man is Shane Austin. Now, Shane Austin has been running around talking about how he is the champion, how he should be the champion, how he and Carolina Dreamer have gone up and down the road together, and that Dreamer should know that Shane Austin would beat him any day of the week one-on-one. Now, why does Shane Austin say this? Well, fans, I think it's because every time that we've seen the Dreamer and Austin inside the squared circle taking on each other for the title, some kind of crazy ending happens. Those two guys are bitter rivals. And certainly we've seen the tempers flare and the action get out of hand to the point where the locker room empties to break up both men, causing a double disqualification or a no decision from the referee. And then the street fight that saw Ken Magnum insert himself into the mix, knocking out Shane Austin and pulling the Dreamer on top of Shane Austin to get the pin to prevent Austin from winning the title. All of that going back to King of the Mountain, where Loaded Guns Ken Magnum eliminated Shane Austin, costing him the shot at the WFC Heavyweight Championship. Well, Shane Austin may have a beef, may have a argument, if you will, as to the endings of these matches. But what he still cannot say is that he is the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, because technically he has not pinned the shoulders of the champion to the mat. Now, on December 14th at this triple threat main event match for the title, Shane Austin doesn't have to pin Carolina Dreamer. See, in a triple threat match, fan, there's no disqualification. And the first man to gain pinfall wins the belt. Doesn't mean you have to pin the champion. So maybe, just maybe this time, it will end in Shane Austin's favor. We'll have to see live at Happy Brawlidays, December 14th. Well, fans, let's get to ringside as Shane Austin is in action in our main event.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following match is scheduled for one fall.
Well, it's time, wrestling fans, for our main event right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. And it's going to feature one man that is going to be in the triple threat match for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship. That man is Shane Austin. Just announced that match taking place December 14th at Happy Brawlidays, right here on Abundant TV.
Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, he is Shane Austin.
I I know Shane Austin says that the title should be his, and you know, he hasn't pinned the champion, but he has been in matches every single time with Carolina Dreamer where the locker room comes out or Ken Magnum comes out. Somebody's interfering into his business, and he feels like he's being disrespected and would have beaten the Dreamer had it not been for that.
And his opponent.
Of course, that all remains to be seen because Carolina Dreamer is one of the best champions we've had at WFC. Getting that title back at King of the Mountain back in August and holding it all the way up until this point. But this may be his biggest threat, as he's going to be facing not only Shane Austin, who Carolina Dreamer himself has said is an incredible competitor, but also Loaded Guns Ken Magnum will be in that triple threat match. What a match that's going to be, fans.
From Sparkle City in South Carolina, he is the man that is too cold to hold. AJ Brawlidays!
And there he is, fans. He's an opportunity to get a first look at the man that claims he is too cold to hold. AJ Frost going to be making his WFC debut here against Shane Austin. And this one's going to be a great opportunity for AJ Frost to establish himself here in the WFC against one of the top stars, one of the men that are going to be in the world title picture for that triple threat match at Happy Brawlidays. And AJ Frost has an opportunity to take on Shane Austin right here. Shane Austin, I'm sure, just not happy with the fact that once again, he's going to get a title shot that somebody else is involved in. Ken Magnum being the third man in this triple threat match. And that's going to prove to be an incredible match, fans. Because what you'll have in triple threat rules, first of all, is no disqualification. And second of all, you don't have to pin the champion to win the title. First man to gain a pinfall takes home the belt. So that'll be interesting to see how that match will play out. But right now, we've got a main event that the bell has sounded. Shane Austin, AJ Frost. Right here on Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour on Abundant TV. This one will be a good one, fans. AJ Frost from Sparkle City, South Carolina. For those of you outside of the South Carolina upstate area, that is Spartanburg, South Carolina, Sparkle City. Of course, Shane Austin out of the rough streets of Detroit, Michigan. And he is here in WFC wanting that world heavyweight title, and down goes AJ Frost. The power of Shane Austin. And AJ Frost now trying to regather his thoughts, maybe take another approach at attacking Shane Austin here. And there's the speed. And Shane Austin better turn around. AJ Frost has got something for him. Big right hand, big left hand, another right hand. And AJ Frost now is on fire. Forearm into the chest. Irish whip into the ropes. Hip toss, no! Shane Austin reverses it now. Now it's reversed again. There it is, the hip toss. Down goes Austin. And Frost now locking that arm up. That arm twist. Twisting again, and down goes Austin. Elbow down, and now he's got that arm hammer locked down. And it looks like he's standing on his fingers, ref. Count him there. You can't do that. Leg drop. Down across the arm. And AJ Frost very clearly trying to take the power away from Shane Austin. But it's going to take a lot more than that. As Shane Austin, Irish whip into the corner. Oh, AJ moved. And an arm drag. Austin goes down. He's back to work. On that arm is AJ Frost. Trying to take the power of Shane Austin away from him. Get that left arm tingling, making it kind of fall asleep there because he's cutting off the circulation, cutting off the blood flow to the fingers. Those fingers are going to start tingling. Then the arm, and then it's going to go numb, and your power, any power that you have in that arm is gone away. But good grief. Snap suplex. Down goes AJ Frost with a man as big as Shane Austin, as powerful as Shane Austin. It's going to take a lot more than just a 30-second armbar. Get those arms tingling. Shane Austin there with a thrust to the throat, reminding everyone that he is just as ruthless as ever. And now choking him out on the middle rope. Get him off, ref. Come on. And now here comes Frost. A couple of blows to the stomach. Another punch there to the midsection, there to the face. AJ Frost trying to rally here. Irish whip into the corner. Here comes Frost. He misses. Shane Austin moves out of the way. Snapmare out of the corner. Shane Austin gets him in that reverse chin lock. Telling the referee to ask him. AJ Frost not giving up from this. Not yet. Crowd trying to get behind AJ Frost here. And AJ rallying with an elbow. Another one in the midsection. A third one off the ropes. Here comes AJ Frost. Oh my goodness, what a shoulder tackle. Good grief, he ran into a brick wall. AJ Frost goes down. Shane Austin is in control of this match. Snapmare again. Ooh, big boot to the back of the neck. Did you see his head just lurch forward? Shane Austin giving it to these fans here in Kings Mountain. But here comes AJ. Oh, a rake of the eyes just stops that rally cold. And Shane Austin dragging his eyes right across the top rope. Referee giving Shane Austin a lot of latitude here. Irish whip into the ropes. Ooh, sunset flip now. Shane Austin grabs the top rope. He can't do that. There, the referee breaks it. Down he goes. 1, 2. Oh, he's able to kick out. Almost had him there. Comes back with that big bear hug tackle. AJ Frost down once again. Shane Austin just too powerful, too big of a man. Austin picking him up here. AJ blocks the punch. Hits another one. Hits another one. Big right hand. Into the ropes. Oh, Austin with a big boot to the midsection. And there it is. The big power slam. The sidewalk slam down. 1, 2, 3. Shane Austin is your winner, fans.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match, Shane Austin.
Let's take a look at some of the action here. AJ Frost able to get that beautiful arm drag coming out of the corner there. Working on that arm, but it wasn't enough. A snap suplex from Shane Austin. And then watch this run into a brick wall. Good grief, down he goes. And Austin able to hit that boot. Locks him in what looked like a belly to back, but turned it into that beautiful sidewalk slam. Your winner, Shane Austin. Well, fans, that's all the time we have for Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour. We'll see you next week.
The holiday storm is approaching.
Hey, Shane Austin, I will fight you again. It don't matter.
One man must emerge victorious.
I'm going to get my revenge against you, Ken Magnum.
3 men, 1 championship.
You're at the top of the mountain in WFC. I want to get to the top of the mountain in WFC.
Wrestling for Christ presents Happy Brawlidays.
Saturday, December 14th on Abundant TV, a 2-hour holiday special of Saturday Night Praise and Power Hour, brought to you by Wrestling for Christ. This special includes a triple main event. First, for the WFC World Tag Team titles, the champions, the Foundation, take on the #1 contenders, Perfect Vision. Then, another tag team grudge match between AWOL and the Conquerors, Kenny Austin and Chris Thunder Anderson. And for the WFC World Heavyweight Championship, a triple threat match between Loaded Guns Ken Magnum, Shane Austin, and the WFC World Heavyweight Champion, the Carolina Dreamer. All of this and more, Saturday night, December 14th, live on Abundant TV, 6 to 8 p.m. Be there.